How do you feel when you go back to where you spent your child years after a long absence? How do you feel when you see again those childhood places etched in your memory? How do you feel when riding your horse through the very same path you used to walk as a toddler? Those were my main thoughts as I came back to Montivilliers Abbey on a cold day of January. Montivilliers Abbey, one of the most powerful places in the Normandy Duchy, equal to Fécamp or Mont-Saint-Michel, but the only one ruled by women. This is where, as an orphan baby, I grew up, loved by the nuns as if I was the baby Jesus. Most of the sisters who raised me are still alive, and it's been a pleasure to see them again. Of course, it's been almost 20 years since I left for Montivilliers Abbey, and later to study at Cluny, so I can see how much they have changed. The first day was very awkward, since now I am a man with a sword, and their last memories of me were when I was a child. The first meal was very silent, but it had to be anyway, since the rule doesn't authorize talking while the scriptures are read. The meal over, we left the refectory, and they gathered shyly around me. It was a very strong feeling. I just opened my arms and said, with a very soft voice, "My mothers." And they all broke into smiles and came to hug me. They all talked at the same time and asked me thousands of questions, but quickly, from behind, the abbess clapped in her hands and said that the service of God was waiting. Reluctantly, they left, and I found myself alone facing the always powerful abbess of Montivilliers, who had aged gracefully. "Renbaudus," she said, "let's walk to the Halats woods. You remember them?" "Of course, mother. So many things happened there." She didn't acknowledge what I really meant and started walking out of the abbey. "Throughout the years, I've heard about you, Renbaudus. I must say that we are proud of you. All of you here deserve the compliment for giving me strong values, the love of God and others." "Yes, I heard that you traveled a lot around Cluny, around Castile, even to Rome. So tell me, how is the world?" "It's exciting, mother. Different languages, different cultures, but also, unfortunately, different beliefs. I wonder how they could go so wrong." "Is it a strong feeling?" "Yes. They look like fanatics. I already talked to some of them who understand our language. They can be as smart as us, as funny as us, as courageous as us, but I don't know why they keep believing that they have a different God. This is heresy."